This is Speak My Word Ministries, Travis Zimmerman. The Daily Pulse for today and the next 5 days, a total of 6 days, comes from some very fascinating passages in Matthew chapter 9 and 10 about the things that can happen to you when you follow Jesus. Follow Jesus, ... and this will happen to you. The first is out of Matthew chapter 9, verses 18 through 26. I'm just going to read select verses, but this is what can happen to you when you follow Jesus. While he was saying this is Jesus in Matthew, a ruler came and knelt before him and said, "My daughter has just died, but come and put your hand on her, and she will live." Jesus got up and went with him, and so did his disciples. Then we go down to the 23rd verse. When Jesus entered the ruler's house and saw the flute players and the noisy crowd, he said, "Go away, the girl is not dead but asleep." So there was a party there, a mourning party, kind of an oxymoron in terms, who were mourning the girl's death. But they laughed at him. Go away, the girl is not dead but asleep. But they laughed at him. After the crowd had been put outside, he went in and took the girl by the hand, and she got up. News of this spread through all the region. Follow Jesus, and they'll laugh at you. And that's a hard truth, isn't it? Specifically in my life, several years ago, we were at a wedding. And just to keep it anonymous, when we were at this wedding, there was a lady there who ended up, we were talking about where we're from, and we were all from out of the area. We had met at a third-party location, and they asked me what I did, and I said I worked for Sight and Sound Theaters, and I was, we were talking about Jesus, and she said, "Oh, you're one of those Christians?" And she started laughing at me, and there was just awkward silence around, awkward looks and silence around everybody, and she just kept laughing, and I had never felt that in my life. Now, what I learned later is this poor lady was an alcoholic, and she actually was drunk at the time. So, you get a heart, but none of us likes to be laughed at. And when we follow Jesus, that will happen to us. They will laugh at us because the world doesn't understand. It doesn't make us better. Jesus is better. But we know that through the mocking and the insults and the laughter, Jesus still shines. In your name, Lord. Amen.